I gave my parents $600 a week for a year. I didn't announce it like a hero. I just set up the automatic transfer and let it run. Rent had gone soft for them after Dad retired early. They didn't ask dramatically. Mom mentioned the property tax increase over coffee. Dad stared at the kitchen window. I was 26, single, with a remote job that paid well enough to be stupid with kindness. I thought it would change something, not their gratitude. Their instinct, the vacation came up in April. Mom said they were going to the Gulf for a week. I waited for the invitation. It didn't arrive. I waited another day, then called Dad on a Tuesday afternoon. "We didn't want you there," he said, flat, like he was explaining why they bought generic cereal instead of name brand. "You're not good on trips. You get quiet. It throws off the mood." I didn't argue. I didn't list the $52,000 I had handed over. I just said okay and hung up. That night I logged into my bank account and deleted the weekly transfer. It took 11 seconds. 24 hours passed in a dry, hollow sort of peace. I went to work. I made dinner. I didn't cry because crying would have meant I was surprised, and I wasn't. I had known down in the part of me that children keep locked that the money was buying me nothing except the right to sit near their table. Then my phone started missed call. Mom. 2 minutes later, Dad. Then Mom again. Then a neighbor's number I didn't recognize. Then Dad's work cell. Then Mom crying into voicemail. Then silence for an hour. Then the bank. I let every call go. I watched the little red notification climb. 12 missed calls, 1823. I didn't feel powerful. I felt like a person watching a dam crack from a safe distance. The voicemail came at 7:42 p.m. Not from my parents. From a loan officer named Brenda at a regional bank I had never heard of. She had misdialed and left a message meant for my father's file. Need to confirm the continuation of the supplemental contribution from the daughter's account, or the modification terms reset to default, which would accelerate the... I listened to it 3 times. Then I understood. My $600 a week had been collateral, not in writing, not on paper, but in the soft mathematics of what a loan officer accepts as stable income. My parents had told the bank they had family support. The bank had believed them, and I had just pulled the floor out from under their mortgage renegotiation. I did not call them back that night. I called them back the next morning from my desk with my coffee going cold. Mom answered on the first ring. She was already crying. "Sweetheart, the bank called, and they said," I know what they said. Dad got on the extension. He didn't apologize. He cleared his throat and said, "We need you to restart the transfers for 3 more months, just until the paperwork clears, and then we can." I waited 3 seconds. "No," I said, silence. Then Mom started crying harder, and Dad said my name like I was a child who had broken something expensive. "You're punishing us," he said. I thought about correcting him. Punishment requires intent to harm. I had only stopped bleeding. "I'm not coming on the vacation, Dad. You were clear about that. I'm just not paying for it anymore either." I hung up before he could answer. Not fast, just final. They called 27 more times over the next 2 weeks. I answered twice. The second time, Dad said the bank had denied their modification. He said it in a voice I had never heard before. Not angry, not sad, but small. The sound of a man realizing his daughter was not an ATM with a heartbeat. I did not tell him I was sorry. I was not sorry. I was tired. And for the first time in a year, I was not $600 lighter every Tuesday. The vacation happened without me. Mom sent 3 photos by accident. I deleted them. That was the month I learned that family is not who you fund. It's who saves you a seat.